just absolutely threading the needle on some of these matches and everything
look at that.
Look at this champion.
That's a winner. We got Brian Koval coming to the booth with the Atlas statue, the trophy.
You got enough room in the case at home for that?
I'm already on the floor, man. I'm out of room.
Can't wait to see you next time.
Your 2024 NYSE Open 8 winner, Brian Koval. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Do you want me to say stuff?
Yeah, I mean, so tell us just a little bit about your day, your deck selection. I know Justin said it was an interesting choice you made, but here you are with the trophy.
Yeah, I teamed with Justin for this event, and he told me don't play Oath. It's washed, completely scuffed. He's gonna play Doomsday like a smart person, and then I beat Doomsday twice on my way to this trophy. I beat Beseech Storm. I beat Jewel Shops. Those were the nightmare matchups, and I just tuned my flex slots to target those things I was worried about. And there's kind of a level system of Oath beats all the stuff that beats Jewel Shops. So if level 0 is Jewel Shops, level 1 is stuff like Bug or Initiative or whatever, and then Oath beats all those. And also just Vexing Bauble. Fair Vexing Bauble decks, like people who are just using it as Chalice on 0, number 2 through 5. Oath smushes all that stuff. So I want to say I got lucky, but I also built my deck well and played tight in all those bad matchups. I played against 0 of those non-blue Initiative Shops, Bug. None of the decks I was supposed to, and I played against 4 of the nightmares and just beat them all.
We pointed out those during some of your top 8 matches because we were able to actually watch all 3 of your top 8 matches. And we saw things like the Thought Seizes and the Null Rod in the main geared towards your combo problems with the deck. And then we saw things like Abrupt Decay in the board that lets you beat things like Containment Priest. And so I thought the changes that you made to like a deck that's pretty stock, most people are doing the same thing, lend really well to this tournament and helped propel you to another win.
Yeah, it feels good. Shameless plug. My Patreon had this 2 days ago. My list.
I
my
knew
updates,
it. I knew that list was already going to be out there somewhere.
This was in the public. You could have had it. Just throwing it out there.
A good Patreon to subscribe to if you're not already subscribed.
Yeah, I'll say.
So you don't get to play a lot of Vintage all the time. You're doing a bunch of Legacy content. You're doing CEDH content. How did you feel about Modern Horizons Vintage? Were the matches interesting? Did you find that you were seeing new things, old things, or?
I think Vexing Bauble, it's not a complete shift in the rules of engagement, but you have to know about that card if you're going to play Vintage right now. You have to understand what a Saga going to 3 counters means for your handful of forces. You have to... I cut a Force of Vigor for a Nature's Claim, and I cut a Force of Negation for a Steel Sabotage in my sideboard. That's 2 1-mana answers that can clear the Bauble while doing similar things against the same type of effects. And you just have to get up above Bauble, and then you can play Magic again. And you have to understand that. I saw Psychic Frog in a bunch of lists today. It looked pretty cool. I'm excited to play with that card in all formats, basically. That's my jam. But I didn't play against it. I don't think other than Bauble, I don't think I saw an MH3 card anywhere near me today.
Yeah, the only other time we really saw was maybe like one Nadu deck that was at one point a 4 or 5-0.
Nadu made top 8, right?
Top 8,
Yeah.
Top 8, yeah, okay.
top
So
There was another Goyf in top 8 too.
yeah, another Goyf.
Yeah, Adam had another Goyf in his list. None of my opponents were on that level, though.
Yeah.
So played normal Magic with some Vexing Baubles around.
Yeah.
I was built to beat it.
Awesome.
It was very smart deck building, very well playing. Obviously we watched all of your games through the top 8 run and just kind of a masterful performance out there. So congratulations to you.
Thanks. Yeah, just staying tight in those late rounds. I had a big lunch after round 3. That was my only loss. I felt terrible. I lost, rammed a hoagie in my mouth. Felt awesome until top 8 in my ID round. I went upstairs to the hotel bar, got like a quinoa avocado egg bowl, just those healthy energy
Yeah.
in. And then you all saw it at home. My top 8 Doomsday opponent forgot he had mana floating, didn't fluster my lethal spell. My top 4 opponent got the Haywire Mite, got the drop, didn't activate it, and just it's those little tiny. 3 hours ago I would have lost both those matches, and but now
There's just definitely a certain mental fortitude you need to have, especially just because the power level of the cards and then just playing all day, right? Like,
Yep.
10, 12 hours of Magic.
Yep. And there's like a small amount of intangibles, or like, playing that Vamp Tutor. Just put something else in my opponent's head.
Yep.
We had a conversation about the Vamp Tutor, just kind of sheepishly, like, yeah, you didn't fall for it. That's so sweet. And he's like, damn, you got it. And then I could tell my opponent was not going to activate Haywire. When my time walk resolved, I was like, it's over.
Yeah.
I could tell he was already thinking about the finals and lost the moment. And that was a big moment. So,
It was.
Here we are.
Yep.
These are things that you've been talking about and preaching for a long time now, because I remember talking to you before Eternal Weekend, and one of the things you prioritized at that event was, at night, I'm going to get a good night's sleep. In the morning, I'm going to wake up on time, I'm going to get a good breakfast, I'm going to have hydration, and I'm going to be fueled for the whole day, because this is a marathon. It's not, you're not playing one match of Magic, you're playing 11.
Yep. Yeah, and I live tweet my updates and stuff, and I have people when I'm like 3-1, like, yeah, you got this, congrats. And it's like, congrats what? This is an 8-round tournament.
Job ain't finished yet.
And
Job
Not done
finished?
yet.
I don't
Nope.
think so.
No-
I don't think so.
No
Job
shade
ain't
to the
finished.
people who are rooting for me. Like, I love every one of them, but it shows me that they're not in the mindset of winning in 8 Swiss round plus top 8 tournament. They have to win minimum 10 rounds.
Yeah.
To win this tournament, and just keeping that eye on the ball.
Well, job was
Get the
finished.
ball.
Yeah.
Get the ball.
It's literally a ball.
Man, that is a cool trophy. Where does
It's
that
heavy.
rank
It's like
among
made of wood.
your trophies? Up there?
It's probably, well, I have the painting. That's the coolest. I think the Star City Invitational token is dope, and this is probably number 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very,
And
very cool.
I assume you have drafted a Black Lotus.
I wasn't even given the choice.
They just handed it to you.
It was idiot proofed.
Yeah.
It was idiot proofed.
The rest were already gone. Abe just threw the twister at Hank.
Yeah.
A very focused choice. Yes.
Absolutely.
We have a quote here, right on the trophy itself. It says, "Someday someone will best me, but it won't be today, and it won't be you."
That's right.
I love the flavor text on that card.
Love it.
So.
Last word.
Yep. Well, is that the last word of this broadcast?
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Brian
Congratulations.
Koval, NYSE EAT champion.
Thank you. Thank you all, casters. Shout out Nick Detweiler. T.O. Nick. All right, I'm going to hand you guys off for your sign off.
Yep.
Bye, everybody. Watch and roll on YouTube and Patreon. And Twitch.
Yeah.
All right. So that wraps up our stream here. But we also really want to thank, huge thanks out to Nick Detweiler, the organizer here, Jordan Baker, who was behind the scenes on our stream.
Made it all possible.
And also our guest commentators, Mark Horning and Justin Gennari. I mean, I didn't really expect more than Mike Lupo, but, Mike Lupo, you did a fantastic job earlier today.
I was just walking back here to get something to drink, and they're like, "Hey, get on the camera." I'm like, "Okay."
We appreciate your efforts, and all of the staff involved. Without the judges and even some of the other folks that were just the vending staff, Greg Fenton for doing the mats, like all of this stuff combined, you can't have an NYSE without it. So, what do you guys have? Any last thoughts?
Well, shout out, Foil Bug as a sponsor. Don't forget, Roland's nice little setup he has now. Heavy Play, another one of our sponsors, and Card Titan as well. So, can't forget.
Nick, you want to get over here?
Nick, you got any last words?
Yeah.
Last words for one of the best
I will
vintage
sign up.
tournament
Let's
organizers.
Have Nick talk.
Oh, I was talking both.
Thanks for hanging out. Twitch chat.
No,
Amazing
Nick,
event. We're
Nick
gonna have
Cost
the-
was like, I played today. I am not in
Nick
any
Detweiler,
organizer
final
capacity.
Shine out.
Am I?
Get in here. Yeah, just say hi to everybody for putting on such a great show today for everybody.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, so thank you guys. I mean, from what I heard of the commentary as I was running around like a madman for most of this event, you guys did a phenomenal job. And it seemed like we had some really great matches today, huh?
Yeah, no, it was a really fun day. So
Definitely. That's some crazy key moments. Brian offering some of the Atraxas right off of Belosa Citadel. Insane.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching.
Some fun stuff, some fun replays to watch for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
will
And
be on
you know, I want to thank everybody that that showed up today. It's a community, but it's the best community in Magic. I really do believe that. You know, I think that the support that I've gotten from so many other members in the community in running this event too has really made this event what it is. There are a lot of people that help, and there are a lot of friends that I rely on. And you know, I've got a couple of them right over here. You know, thank you both. And yeah, I mean, I think it was a great event, and I appreciate everybody turning up and playing some vintage today. So thank you.
Well, thanks for putting it on. Thanks
Absolutely.
everybody tuning in, watching some great vintage today. And the VODs will be on YouTube, within the next, few days or so. And, should be fun to watch some replays. And, it's a brand new world out there with Modern Horizons 3. We saw a little bit of it, and exciting times for the vintage format. We'll see how it continues to grow and evolve. Any last words, Roland?
No.
All right.
I'm not Ragavan. All right.
All right.
And
Signing
we'll see
out.
signing out.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.